and welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, Nate Myster, here for another Geekin Out video. And here today, we'll be catching up with some news from last week and this week, because it's just a lot of craziness happening around here in the beginning of freaking 2018, man. It's crazy. It's like pissing me off, but also making me glad I'm a freaking geek, you know? It's like, yes! And I want to apologize to you guys, because if this video comes out a little late this week, or it's only one video coming out this week, it's because of freaking Monster Hunter. I've been freaking playing the hell out of it. It messed me up big time with my schedule. I'm like, play an hour of this, and then it ends up being at 3 in the morning, and I'm like, I need to shoot a freaking video! I gotta set up my schedule better for my videos because Monster Hunter. But I digress. Let's just hit up on these news right now. Alright, everyone, the first piece of information is Tom Hanks. Man, one of my favorite actors of all freaking time. Freaking hell, Saving Private Ryan was my movie when I was a kid. And Tom Hanks made that freaking movie, man. And then also The Sniper. He's my favorite too. But anyway, Tom Hanks is casted as Mr. Rogers' biopic. I'm from Sony TriStar. I'm like, what? They're doing a biopic on Mr. freaking Rogers? Man, I grew up with freaking Mr. Rogers, man. Oh my god, he was so freaking cool, right next to 70th Street and all that jazz. I'm like, yes. There's no other man I can think of right now other than Tom Hanks to pull this off. And I can imagine that Sony TriStar, why they wanted to go with him, because he did a freaking great job as Walt Disney with that Mary Poppins film, true story / biopic. And I was like, wow. Wow, yes. Tom Hanks did a fantastic job as Walt Disney, and I really want to see what he's gonna do with Mr. Rogers. Because come on, Tom Hanks is a freaking demigod around here, man. He does a freaking great job with his performances, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets nominated as Mr. Rogers for next year. I just can't wait. But yes, if you guys want to know a small synopsis of what's going on with the Mr. Rogers biopic, here's some information from the Hollywood Reporter. The feature, which is set to begin production in September, is inspired by a real-life friendship between Mr. Rogers and award-winning journalist Tom Junod. The cynical journalist begrudgingly, I can't read English, accepts an assignment to write a profile piece on beloved TV icon Mr. Rogers, and finds his perspective on life transformed. But yes, I can't wait to watch this film next year. I was like, yes. Alright everyone, with all the hype coming from the Avengers Infinity War coming out this summer, we have another trailer out for the Ant-Man and Wasp film, and the sequel to Ant-Man. Wow, I'm kind of surprised that they're coming out with this film actually, because I'm trying to figure out where is this film being set up. Where's the timeline for this film? Is it after Avengers Infinity War, or is it before? Because sometimes they kind of mix you up with the timeline, like Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, it was actually before Civil War, but Civil War came out before that. So it's kind of weird trying to figure out what's going on. And those of you who are watching, if you guys know the exact timeline, leave a comment down below so I can figure out where is this happening. But yes, the trailer looks freaking fun as hell, like the original Ant-Man. And I did enjoy Ant-Man. I was actually on set. I was actually in Ant-Man in the barbecue seat. If you guys want to check out, here we go. It's also on the link down below if you guys want to check that out. And here I am walking, and I give a beer to one of the characters in the film. And that was a lot of fun. We did like 4 takes of that, right? And they kept giving me more beers. And then when the film actually came out, the scene had me with the first take. And with every take, they added more beers on me. I was like, I don't have any space on my hands. And yes, the Ant-Man Wasp trailer. It looks like they're doing a lot more action, a lot more fun than the original. Even though I did like the first Ant-Man, it was a bit boring and very childish. But the thing is, I tend to accept it. With the Ant-Man film, it was something different from the norm. The only problem I had with the film was the actual villain. The villain was dry and not relatable, not memorable. Like, he was just there for the story to get Ant-Man, to get him up to speed with the Avengers. That is all. It was a throwaway villain. But yes, this time, it feels like it's going to be a lot better. They're going to focus a lot more on the story. And also, they're being chased by the FBI because of what happened with Civil War. And it looks like this film takes place after the events of Civil War, straight after. Hopefully, this happens before the Avengers Infinity Wars, because Avengers Infinity Wars it's gonna be crazy. But yes, here are some of the screenshots from the trailer, and it looks like, oh my god, Giant Man's getting even bigger, like skyscraper wise. I'm like, yes, Giant freaking Man, that's my boy. That's my freaking boy, man. I just cannot freaking wait. Because the thing is, when I was a kid, I used to watch the Hulk movies, the Avenger movies, and I remember Giant Man taking on against Hulk sometimes, and that was freaking cool. Oh, and everyone, I would love to read your thoughts about what's going on with the Ant-Man and Wasp film, and how you feel about it from the trailer, what your thoughts. If you guys want to see the links to the trailer's screenshots, the link is down below. Oh my god, yes, another childhood is coming back on the freaking big screen. You know what it is? Freaking Indiana Jones freaking 5. It's coming back. But unfortunately, not right now, guys. We gotta wait till about 2019, 2020, about 2 or 3 years till we see this film, because Steven Spielberg has a lot on his plate. He already has Player One done, and also he has West Side Story he's working on. Oh my god, it's getting crazy for Steven Spielberg. I'm like, damn, Steven, slow your roll, my guy. Man, I know you're hyped up with all your films you're coming out, but slow down a bit, man. Hey, I'm not complaining though. And also, Harrison Ford is already coming back, of course. Yes, you can't have freaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. Come on now. We gotta replace that role. THR offers an update that Steven Spielberg will be next directing a new Indiana Jones movie. The report actually mentions that Steven Spielberg is developing both at the same time, but that Indiana Jones will be the first, with Steven Spielberg likely to start filming in 2019 for a 2020 release date. And also we have some news that Chris Pratt might be coming in for Indiana Jones 5, because he mentioned it in 2015. He tweeted out that he might be working on Indiana Jones. I'm like, he was just rumors and all, and I would love to see that. I definitely would love it if Chris Pratt plays the grown-up son of Indiana Jones. He did a freaking great job in Jurassic World, and he's doing such a fantastic job with Guardians of the Galaxy, even though Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I did not freaking like it. It actually was a letdown for me, but the actual character Star-Lord's progression was freaking great, and I still love Star-Lord, man. Ah, yes, everyone, some big news coming out for the Venom film with Tom Hardy by Sony Pictures, and it is that Tom Hardy is done filming Venom. The reason why I'm very excited about the Venom film is that there are rumors out there going around that Tom Holland was spotted on the set of Venom. So I'm like, interesting. Because the thing is, there's been some word that the Sony Pictures film Venom is actually, connected with the MCU film. Maybe, I'm not sure yet, because those rumors are still up in the air, because there's no solid evidence that Sony, the Venom, is being connected to the MCU. Because, true story, after the success of Spider-Man Homecoming, it was a collaborative effort between Sony Pictures and Marvel Studios. Like, it did freaking so well. Like, that was the Spider-Man we were looking for. That Tom Holland did a freaking great job, right? But then Sony, got into the hype, and they wanted to work on their own Spider-Man movie, and they couldn't do Spider-Man, so they did Venom. But here's the thing, Sony stated that they're working on a Venom film without Spider-Man. So I was here like, no, 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 hell no, I refuse, no. Yeah, how can you do a Venom film, a standalone Venom film without Spider-Man, or even a mention of Spider-Man? How does that work? So, hearing this news about Tom Holland being spotted on set of the Venom film, come on guys, make it happen. At least a cameo or two, or something, a mention that Tom Holland can be a part of the Sony Pictures cinematic universe. Because here's the thing with Sony. The thing is, they have to do a Spider-Man film every 3 years in order to keep the rights. So they're not letting go of that baby. They just let Marvel Studios borrow Spider-Man for Avengers Infinity Wars, because come on, they had to bring in Spider-Man, of course. And yes, everyone, Tom Hardy has wrapped up with the Venom film, so I'm hoping this movie works out great, because Venom has always been one of my favorite anti-heroes from the Spider-Man verse. Come on, Sony, we don't want another Spider-Man 3, because you ruined Venom right there. Come on. Alright, everyone, let's hit up the last news of the day, and it's freaking big news, okay? Freaking Black Panther, alright? The premiere freaking Black Panther reactions is better than the Star Wars The Last freaking Jedi. Yes! The Force is strong in the Black Panther film. Yes, there's so much hype from this film. I'm very excited about Black Panther, man. And also the fact they're calling out Star Wars The Last Jedi on this, They're calling it out. Like, the reactions are better than Star Wars The Last Jedi. I want to hear that. Yes, Disney. Look at freaking Marvel Studios. That's how you freaking please the fans, okay? Yes, I just cannot wait. And there's so much good reactions from Black Panther right now. I've been looking at all the reactions so far on Twitter. I know a lot of people like to associate Moon Knight as the Batman version of Marvel, but really, Black Panther is Batman. Come on, Black Panther is the Batman of Marvel Cinematic Universe, because he has all this tech, and he always, when he comes in, he starts wiping out the Avengers, because all the tech he has, all the smarts and knowledge, he wipes them out every time whenever he pops up. If he wanted to, he could have taken out Captain America like this. And yes, Black Panther's coming out next month, February 16th. I just can't wait to be there for opening night. It's gonna be freaking epic. Yes, when Black Panther was first introduced to the MCU in Captain America's Civil War, I was freaking hyped up, man. This guy went in. Chadwick Boseman, man, you are the boss. Yes, man, you were kicking ass, taking names. Not only he was going toe-to-toe with Captain America, but also Winter Soldier. Oh my god, yes. You know what disappointed me about that one movie, that one thing, was all the hype about the Super Winter Soldiers, and they all got wiped out at the end. Oh my god, MCU, you missed an opportunity right there to have Black Panther and the gang take on the Super Winter Soldiers there, man. It would have been freaking epic to see Black Panther taking on against the Super Winter Soldiers by himself. Maybe two of them, and everyone takes on the rest. But yes, man, I just can't wait. I'm so hyped up. I just cannot wait for this film. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the MCU and also Black Panther. Are you as hyped up as I am, and do you loving the tweets and reactions? Like, comment down below. Alright, everyone, that is the end of the Geek News. If you like what you see, you want to see more, click the like, subscribe to me, and I'd love to see you in the next Geeking Out. And also, you guys want to check out my previous videos, my other news about Shazam, and also my thoughts about the Last Jedi movie review. They're down below right there. Other than that, everyone, thank you for checking out Geeking Out, and I'm yours truly, Myster, and hasta la vista.